And hello to those of you who chose the white stone. And let's see what message this stone has for you. And this holds the symbol of the planet Neptune. So let's find the card, the astrology card we have of Neptune. So Neptune is about, as it says on the card, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Okay, so Neptune is also ruling the 12th sign, the 12th house of the zodiac, where we find the universal energies of the zodiac sign of Pisces. So here we're in the water element. It's a receiving energy. It's where we like to be in our emotions, our spirituality, our imagination. It's where we have a very lively inner world. So this is also where we need to make a reality check in our lives, to come up to the surface and have a look at our tangible 3D physical lives, to see what is going on, and if that's what is playing out at that level in our lives, if that is something that resonates with how we feel, if that's something that resonates with what we imagined it to be. Okay, so this is where we are very much communicating with other realms and dimensions through our dreams. And also this is about what kind of dreams you have for your life, where you want to see yourself go in life, where you can imagine things up and where you can see that manifest. So very exciting here. And since also in the 12th house we have this is Pisces is a mutable sign, which means that the dynamics of this zodiac sign is that it wants to follow people. It is a follower up. It's something it's a sign where it's difficult to put up boundaries for yourself, to say no, perhaps because you have just this unconditional love flowing through you. Okay, you just see the world through loving eyes, loving actions. So maybe sometimes we need to put boundaries up, because there are always people out there who maybe want to take advantage of that. Okay, so this is also where we need to have our focus on boundaries, to say no once in a while, to really make sure that we check with our inner voice and with our own imagination, our own feelings about things. So a very exciting card for the next year ahead for you guys, where there could be dreams coming true, or you could develop on your psychic abilities, on your spirituality, whatever that may be for you. And it could also be that you find that you are developing emotionally, and also through your sensitivity, using your sensitive body as a tool to guide you through life. So very beautiful, a very beautiful energy here, with all that unconditional love, and seeing the truth of it all, seeing how everything is interconnected, see how we are all just really one. So a beautiful flowing energy here with Neptune. So let's pull a personal card to see if there is a particular area of life that Neptune wants you to focus on, where this energy is showing up in particular. We have one card coming out, and let's see if there are other cards who want to come out and speak to you. Okay, so we have two cards coming out for you. And the first one is this beautiful card, card number 17. Whatever this number may mean for you on a personal level, definitely go with that. 1 plus 7 is 8, and 8 is talking about flow, okay, and abundance. So this is talking about a gift coming in for you next year. How beautiful is that? And the other card coming out is card number 33, concern. Okay, so here we have a here we have a master number 33, talking about working with the divine light, working with Christ light. As we can also see, there's a lot of light coming in through the window. And so I feel that some of you have been very concerned. You are like concerned and having worries like, you know, it's like an old person. It's like it's made you feel old. It's like you are really worried, and you have been that for a long time, so that it almost have been wearing you down. Okay, so here you're really being advised to start working with the light, and also as we have a lot of light in this Neptune, where you're underwater, you are in your emotions, you're almost caught up too much in your emotional body. You need to start to come out up to the surface, like I was talking about before, to come out and take some fresh air, you know, like a fresh breath, taking that in, new air, so that you can see things from above, okay, coming up and making that reality check. 3 plus 3 is also a 6, and to me, number 6 is also talking about the astral realm, which is talking about where we are, you know, in our aura field, where we are starting to pick up on emotional impulses from the cosmos. So you really need to come out of whatever it is that has been worrying you, because in that way you are cutting off the light, the divine light coming in, trying to speak to you. You're cutting off your connection with your own dreams, with your own imagination. And it is, to me, through our imagination that other worlds are trying to connect with us, our divine light, our original spark from God. So we are electrical beings. We consist of light, and there's just something that you've been concerned about. You know, maybe you guys have you guys are beginning to open up to your psychic abilities, and maybe that has scared you a little bit. But this is talking about that, even though that may bring some concerns to you, and you know, should I really continue this? Is this true? Can I believe this? Can I move on with this? Or am I going crazy? It's like, work with the light. Also, I feel that this is talking to you about, we have your back. The Christ light has your back. The light, the spotlight is on you. Your worrying and your concerns have been seen and noticed by other beings, and they're here now to bring in gifts to you. Okay, so really, instead of being concerned about your psychic abilities and what they're showing you, really focus on that's a gift you have. That's a special skill and a special talent, and you should really work with that. So a very interesting emotional year for you guys, opening more up to the spiritual realm, and maybe you want to go more professional into that, or maybe it's just, you know, you're just making readings for friends, or reading someone's, you know, natal chart, doing things like that, assisting other people in personal development, moving through whatever they are moving through that is tough for them on an emotional level. So this is also talking to me about that you have been through something that you can bring to other people. You've been through a lot of stuff yourself on an emotional level. And so let's see what Destiny card is coming out for you. And we have 2 cards coming out here. 3 cards actually. Wow. Okay. The first card is talking about flow. So back to the gift and number 8. And also a reference to the moon, right? So again, the moon is ruling the 4th house of the zodiac, where we find Cancerian energy. So this is a reference back to Neptune and Piscean energy, because we're here in the same element of water. So receiving, loving energy, flowing energy. Okay, so this is talking to me about that your gift is coming from, it has got something to do with your soul, your emotions, your roots. So this is going way back. You guys are old souls. Okay, the next card coming out with the flow card is Gateway. Again, the unicorn, of course. as we saw it on the Neptune card as well. There is now a gateway opening for you to reach your dreams in life, okay? To really make a breakthrough to other worlds, to your imagination, really stepping into that, okay? And you will see that when you open up to that gateway to other worlds, to take that in, to live more with your imagination, you will actually be led to what you have dreamed about in your life. So there's a flow now here and an opening also to start remembering your roots and past lives. And since Neptune is also talking about the master healer here, it could be that you have been a healer in a past life and now you're opening up to that specific skill, whatever the skill may be for you. And the last card coming out with the other two cards is this card talking about opportunity. Again, we have the moon, whatever it may mean for you, but to me this is a new moon, marking new beginnings for you. And the moon is also about our shadow sides, our habits. And it can also be a reference to our dreams in life, actually. So a lot of soul energy going on here. A lot of remembrance coming up, a breakthrough for you guys, where you are waking up to new skills. Something is being handed to you. Something is so natural for you, but you're just so concerned. How am I going to take this out in life? Will I be accepted if I start using this skill? What will people say? Just lean up against the Christ light, because it has your back, okay? Sometimes our natural skills in life, special skills in life, special talents in life, where we really rise above the majority, that can sometimes make us feel fragile and weak. And should I go with this? But really, it's a talent that we need to make use of, okay? But it takes a lot of courage sometimes. But really, opportunities are opening up for you guys, because it's like you're just flowing with this. You're letting your emotions flowing with you, letting them take you wherever they need to take you. Your spirituality, your psychic abilities, there's a beautiful flow coming in for the next year ahead, where you're just flowing through a new gateway of new opportunities, where you see that your dreams are beginning now to take form. And again, that could be as a master healer, and that could be in any area of your life where you have a special talent or special skill. So really consider what area of life you need to focus on, because it can be something subtle, since we have the Neptune energy here. Something subtle, something that is under the surface, something that is just about to break through to your consciousness, to your awareness, okay? And so let's have another card to see what this is bringing in for you. See if we have a card here coming out. Yes, we have a card jumping out of the deck here. Yes, number 23, Golden Palace. Oh, to me, this is talking about fertility, mysticism, right? Again, we have the moon here and also the moon behind the Golden Palace. Again, a reference to your soul. You're going way back. You're like a mystic. Okay, that's how this is showing up with all the roots here. You're an old soul. Okay, so you've done this before. Just know that there's no reason to be concerned, because you've done this before. And when you start to open up to those skills, you will start to feel that you can build a whole new life of how to use herbs, how to use sound healing, or whatever it may mean for you. That's what's coming up in my mind. But you are going way back, okay? So you are going to root a whole new golden palace for yourself, where you can live out your dreams in this 3D tangible life. How beautiful is that? And it's a dream that I feel you have been in contact with before, maybe in this lifetime or in a prior lifetime, but this is not new to you. But this time, in this lifetime, you will build the golden palace. It's like you guys have come back to finish things up, to really stand out as the healer. A reference back to Neptune and the 12th house, where we are the last house of the zodiac, where you are really wrapping things up and saying, this time in this lifetime, I'm going to step out as the mystic that I am. Okay, I'm going to build a new life on my roots that are going way back. Okay, beautiful. Really a lot of magic. I love it. It's really about all this dream, this stepping into your imagination, connecting the worlds, you know, connecting your 3D physical world with whatever world that is, it is that you are living in, on the inside. Beautiful. Two worlds becoming one. Okay, and we have some cards jumping out of the deck when we're asking about your personal growth, spiritual growth for the next year. They're just jumping all over the place. Okay, so this one came out on its own, so let's begin with that one. Yeah, nature's healing power. Wow. Again, the moon. Okay, so maybe you want to figure out in your natal chart where you have your personal moon, because that will definitely talk to you about where it is that you have these special healing powers in which area of life. Okay, really interesting. This tree of wisdom, tree of light, life. Okay, so maybe you want to turn to herbs and plants and flowers and see how you can use their special healing abilities. Beautiful. The next two cards that came out together, and the first one is Divine Nudges. Yes, you will find a lot of synchronicities, a lot of peculiar situations where you are going to meet people who are saying weird things about your development, where you feel they're just spot on. Maybe you've never met them before, or it can be that you are finding feathers, you know, all the time. Wherever you step, you find feathers, and maybe it can be different things that you have been thinking about or that hold a special meaning for you. Just take that as a special divine nudge that you are on the right way, okay? But definitely expect a lot of synchronicities showing up in your life, okay? And when that shows up, normally to me, it's like this, wow, boom, spot on, there it is. And you have no doubts that you are in the right direction, okay? The card that was coming out with Divine Nudges is this Animal Kingdom. So again, I feel here that you have a very special connection to the star constellations. Many star constellations are a reference to the animals. So, and also since we have the rainbow color here, you have a very special reference to the astral world, and you are picking up on energies coming from cosmos, okay? And so maybe also, of course, you may have a very special connection or relation to animals, so maybe you want to work with that as well if you're coming out as a healer. But I feel that meeting, you know, those divine nudges, they're actually coming in from the star constellations, okay? You are so spot on that this is almost unbelievable. This is really spot on. So when you see those synchronicities, you are in no doubt whatsoever that you are moving in the right direction, okay? So just lean back, trust Creator, and also acknowledge that you are a co-creator of your own destiny. We all are, right? So since we are all one, we are also God in our lives. You know, we are co-creating with that original spark of light. We hold that light within us, okay? So really step into that for the next year ahead. And we have some more cards here. Let's pull you some let's pull your a healing color card to see which color would benefit you for the next year ahead. It's a color that you can always tune into if you feel that you need some extra support or you need to keep yourself connected to the divine realms. We have brown coming out here, okay? Establish boundaries, okay? Card number 12. I just pulled that for one of the other readings as well, but this is really spot on because, as you can see, number 12, it's a reference to Neptune, and the last house of the zodiac, we have 12 zodiac signs, right? So this is really about establishing your boundary. This time, my friends, you are back on Earth, on planet Earth, to say, you know what? This time I'm going to show people I am stepping into my truth. I am going to be that mystic, that healer, that doctor, or whatever it is that you feel you have come here to accomplish. And maybe that is also stepping out of your conventional living, you know, conventional jobs. Maybe you need to take on something new because you find that you are not right now in the right job. You're not living in the right place, whatever it may be. You really need to establish your boundaries and say, this time I am going to finish up what I have prepared for others throughout other lifetimes. This time I'm back on Earth, and I'm going to take care, I'm going to nurture this tree or this herb or this plant, wherever it may be for you. This particular project in my life, I'm going to nurture it. I'm really going to be focused on that, and that also means that you need to establish boundaries, to say no to some people stepping out of conventional situations, conventional communication, whatever it may be for you. So definitely focus on that for the next year to come. So as I can see, we have some time left. Let's pull you an extra card as a little advice or some extra guidance for the next year ahead. But really, you guys are coming much more into using your psychic abilities, opening up to your dreams, starting to remember past lives and starting to remember your soul mission, and really coming out as a beautiful mystic, having new opportunities opening up to you. And again, we have a beautiful card for you. This gateway, it's grand, right? This is a grand opening, a grand portal for you guys. And this card is saying, freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine, sacred reason. Yes, okay? So really step out in your freedom. Really live as that free spirit that you are. Know that nothing can hold you back right now. You have come back into this lifetime to really accomplish something that you have started and worked on throughout lifetimes. So I hope that these cards have inspired you to perhaps dive deeper, and perhaps you want to look up Neptune on the internet for more information. But I'm going to wish you a very warm, fulfilling, blessed, nurturing and caring new year of 2022. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.